Are you an aspiring first-time homebuyer and you may have had some recent lates, maybe due to a student loan that you didn't know that came due? Well, I have an inspirational story for you today about a first-time homebuyer that we recently helped. My name is Amy DeBusk, and I am a certified mortgage planner, and I specialize in first-time homebuyer loans. And want to tell you about a first-time homebuyer that came to us several months ago to get pre-approved for a brand new home. When we pulled their credit, it was a husband and wife. The husband was actually shocked that his credit score had dropped to a 562. What had happened is he had a student loan that had gone into repayment status that he wasn't aware that they had gone into repayment status. And so he didn't even realize that his credit had dropped. So right away, my team and we took action immediately. We did what's called a rapid rescore. It is a complimentary service that we offer our clients at Amy DeBusk Home Loans. It's where we do some work on the back end with your credit. Maybe we have you pay down a few credit card debts. Maybe we have you remove an authorized user, and then you supply us with documentation and we send it into our credit agency, and then they go to the three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and they ask them to change the status based on the documentation that we're giving them and update your score right away. So that's why it's called rapid, right? And it is a fee to do this, and it's actually a little bit expensive. But as a courtesy for our clients, we do this in good faith that you're going to get your loan with us. It's just another tool in our belt that we use at Amy DeBusk Home Loans. So back to the story. They had to do some work, and it did. It took a couple months. So we did a self-pull credit check 3 different times in a span of 2.5 months. And finally, we got them to a 592 credit score, and we were able to get a DU approval on an FHA loan. Now, in the midst of all this, the wife had done some disputes on her credit, and disputes aren't good. So just pro tip, you don't want to dispute any items on your credit, even though artificially it will raise your credit score. All mortgage companies will not allow disputes on credit. So that kind of slowed up our process because we had to get the wife to remove the disputes on her credit and wait for that to update. And then after it updated, we were hoping and praying that the credit scores would not drop too much and we would still be able to get an automated approval. Because when you're at a 592 credit score, you have to get an automated approval through desktop underwriter or loan prospector. So we were so excited. The other day, we ran the credit and ran the loan prospector, and we got an approve eligible. And now we are in underwriting, and we just need the underwriter to sign off on everything. We've already gotten a verbal from our underwriting team that they were going to give us an approval. And this lovely couple is buying a beautiful home in the low 600s in Lincoln, California. And the home that they're buying, it's in New Century Communities in Lincoln. And these homes, they come with solar. So free solar system included in the purchase price. That means that they're really not going to have much of an electric or gas bill through the course of the year. So it really saves on their housing expenses. If you are interested in learning about how to buy a home at New Century Homes in lovely Lincoln, or how to get pre-approved with a not so perfect credit score, we'd love to talk to you. You can log on to talkingwithamy.com. That's talkingwithamy.com.